What is up, you tube world? We're gonna come this way with the non-stand-up view just because plugged in the old phone and got done with work shockingly early today, so that's nice. Had not a mountain, but a couple stacks of stuff. Wanted to get that cataloged and videotaped and whatnot and be done with it. First off, new name for the old YouTube channel. Time everything or matches everything else up on social media. So there's that. Doesn't affect the Josh Johnson collection whatsoever, but since people don't even know what Josh Johnson I collect, or they just say, oh, a football player? Nah, he still plays, but that's not the one. So, with all of that, get all the crud out of my pockets. Start with, it always happens, the focus. At least this fire sale was cheap. I think I spent like $10, so I mean, I'm trying to look at this card right here, see if it's a fingerprint or what the fuck is that? It seems to be under the card. I think it was only $1, but start going through them. See a Wayne Gallman out of Prism. He was a second round pick and catcher for the Padres. I think this was like 2. Blake Hunt, Bowman Chrome, first auto, maybe draft even. This was, I think, 3. And I did some comp work, and I think 5-ish was about the lowest that they had went, $3.99 maybe, but the shipping. So I was, well, I'll factor in if I can find some other stuff, which I did. I'll pick it up, as there's still hope that he can do something. What about 2011 Bowman Chrome Baseball? On card first auto Starling Marte for the Pirates. And then for I think $1, again, I didn't even know who it was, I just saw a plate. And it's so at least there's a market for Notre Dame players. So again, focus was lost, but it wasn't a terrible thing. And same with this lot. I think it was like 25. It was bids on one of the Facebook groups. Everything numbered to 10. So Matt Jones, eye black. If he could hold on to the ball, he'd be a hell of a player. Out of triple threads. Oh, no, 11 maybe. What the hell's... Yeah, 11. Jordan Todman. Out of totally certified 14. Andre Williams, mirror gold to 10. Obviously, I knew I was going to do that. There's a little on the Brady Quinn window. But this card, just because, again, if I'm saying Brady Quinn, it's not exactly the most current of cards. Back in 07, this was probably a bopper. It says sale 120 on it, so obviously times have changed. Give you a little 6 of 10. Jamarcus, Brady Quinn, and Stanton. And the only reason I went after it, Matt, if you need this, if you're still collecting cards, let me know. Out of tops, what the fuck is Valor, maybe? I've got the cold, so I'm happy with that. I had one briefly, and then I fought through it and then got it back. So, hooray. Doesn't help being in a freezer most of the day. Motor Valor, I think. Alliance Auto, Triple Auto. Number 3 out of 10. Charles Sims, ASJ, and then Mike Evans. So, again, focus was lost. I need to not lose focus or lose it as much. But with some stuff coming up, you'll see it meets the criteria and whatnot, so not terrible. One of the groups, Santonio Holmes, 3-color, auto to 20, Absolute, and then another, not that you need to see it because he sucks, Laquan Treadwell. I have my soft spot for him. Sport Kings, seller had 3 cards I went after. Piper Shirt. Broad Street Boys of Rich Suitor. Part of the emblem there. So I love the in the game stuff, what they bring to the patch table. And there's another one later on that it's a little better than those two. Keon Clark, rookie lot. I hadn't bought anything of him. I looked his up, and there's a Metal Universe metal card, an EX, SP Authentic. I think Stadium Club. I think they're like 3 shipped. Another one of the pages had a Harry Carson auto. Sport Kings. I'm like, oh, cool. Then you see who does the Sport Kings this year. I don't know if you can see down there. Bottom right, it's Sage. So I was surprised with that. Big Mac Insert Revolution. Mike Morgan. Numbered to 500. Out of 99 Upper Deck, I think. It's McGuired. It's set. So I'm guessing it's 70 of them. 70 cards. Tack. McKinley. Per pink die cut. From the Nats. 4-4. What up, Denny? Derek Mason patch. What of Atomic. The guy that had got a lot of those Moss patches about a month ago from had some more stuff up. A couple non-Mosses. I'm shocked. I actually got them, but they were cheap as fuck. Percy Harvin, you really can't tell the auto, but it's on where he's holding the ball. On sticker. Patch auto. Ball to 25. It's up there at the top. And then one that was super cheap. And again, looking back at some of the, I think they showed Favre all of his postseason touchdowns in one of the, like the NFL retro pages on Facebook. And it's like a big tall dude in dreads. I'm like, that ain't Moss, is it? Fuck, it was this guy. Sidney Rice, 3-color patch, auto SPA, gold variation to 25. That thing used to be a monster. An absolute monster. 2 Brady Quinns and 1 fucking mail day. No focus at all. 3 patches. I have no idea what the correlation here is. 1 color, and then the 3-color for the best player on there by far. But I don't have a clue how these guys match up in any way, shape, or form. I don't. I mean, it's one of the most random pairings. And it's like Michelle Kwan, Hulk Hogan, and Vladimir Putin. It's like, what? How do we just picking names out of a hat or what? So that one Upper Deck, I gotta call you out on because I have no fucking clue what that's about. Another Moss patch to 50. Slight 2-color with the silver there. Out of Crown. Old School Leaf Limited. Dual jersey to 50 from Marvelous Marvin. Joe Washington, Sports Illustrated. Fleer Auto. Bobby Bell. And all these, I think, coming up are from the same seller. Dan Deerdorf. Don't know if I had one, so I picked that up. That's cheap. Charlie Joyner is always cheap. One of the cheapest Hall of Famers you can get out there. Him and Bobby Dorr from baseball. Gary Clark, this was a 2-card lot. There's the better of the two because the other one goes off card. But I love those, and that was like 6 chipped. Harold Carmichael. 97 Legends auto. Pepper Johnson was from one of the groups. Arenado was from one of the groups. What up, Wesker Griffhead? I thought that looked like a pretty clean copy. That might be a gradable grade candidate, slab candidate, as you graded guys call it. Don Shula gave me his jersey with a little schmutz there. 75. Let's shine though. Let's shine. Kenny Anderson. Not Mr. Anderson. The Wrestler. A couple autos I looked, I'm like, man, I don't even know these guys, so I had to do some Wikipedia and quick. And Chuck Hawley with 97 Legends, the true auto. And then Ben Davidson for yay against my Lightning Bolts, who fucking shit the bed on Sunday. Henry Allard, love these cards. If I could do a set, this would be one of them. But that set just, I love it, and it goes for too much. This was fairly decent, I thought. Individual type purchases. Dickie LeBeau, finally got one of his. Not the biggest fan of the Photoshop on there, but I do like the foilies. That friend is numbered 15 on the back, down by his hip, on the left. Out for pretty much the year. Dumba to 10, jumbo patch. Taurus Peck fighting. Good for him. Somebody bought the Mirror Emerald, totally certified as like part of like the Canadian flag. It was numbered to 5, $90. I was like, wow, good for you. I was not gonna pay that. Dick Butkus, so to 08, Ultimate Signatures. Number to 51, his number. Big O, second one of him. Out of Optic to 49. This is the one that came with the Piper, or the same seller had the Piper and the Rich Suter. Out of 07, Sport Kings. Joey, you're not the only one that can get Sport Kings cards. Gold version, I think it's to 10. 10 or 20. But a 3-color patch of the Packers and the shoe piece from the Eagles. And it, even though it's a non-licensed card, it still is very aesthetically appealing because you can see the NFL emblem in the chest region of the jersey, and then the helmet is pretty much squared up, so you can't really tell. On this side you can, but still, the G isn't there for Green Bay. But I thought that was a heck of a card. I'll look this guy up just because I wanted to see what there was of him. And there's a few things that were priced incredibly insane. And this thing was priced with like a $20 buy it now best offer. And of course, when you want to save a few bucks, I think I offered $17.50. Just I gotta get a save. But I always want to see if seller's gonna knock a few bucks off. That's what a buyer wants. If the buyer really wants the card, he'll just buy it outright and say fuck it. Which I was tempted to do because the guy didn't respond within a day, and I'm like, oh fuck! If I lose this because I'm being a penny pinching dick, I'm gonna punch myself in the balls. But out of totally certified 15-16, Might be one where I need to have you bask in its glory. Some schmutz in there. Dual patch, or dual window patch. Reggie Lewis. And the emerald obviously was a big one for me because I like the, as I mentioned before, the uniformity of the color and the jersey coloring. I gotta find out where the yellow comes from on that. And that friend is numbered. Seven of 10 down there. So I was super stoked to get that because I think there's a National Treasures up that wasn't that bad of a card, but the patch was just like this, the white and the green. So, and this one was on the LLC group, and I've got the 101 16 Classics auto of him, and then Michael, this film not yet rated, tagged me in a post that this guy was selling. And I wish I would have known he was a reputable guy. I could have paid him friends and family, but I didn't. I asked him after I asked Michael after the fact. Fuck. It would have saved $3 more, but I got this, I think, $8 off what he asked, and I still thought what he was asking was a fucking hell of a price. Because this stuff doesn't pop. And especially when you start getting the Hall of Fame guys that don't have a ton of stuff out there, people are more apt to fucking just keep these in collections, say, whatever, I'll die with it, and good luck. So, 07, Leaf Limited, Game worn prime jersey, Forrest, Gregg. Thread count, stitch count, green and white. Always better if it's a 3-color, but hey, if it's a pretty much 50-50 2-color, with all that business going on, I'm down for that. In the old stuff, you're not going to see 75th anniversary patches and shit like that. You're just going to have a pretty basic run-of-the-mill color scheme, and you're not going to have the fucking Crayola box available. Where the hell did that go? Top of the... Oh, I probably should show the serial number, huh? It's a 101. How do you like them apples? Another stack. Out of Illusions, 12 of 100, Broadway Joe's Number. Now the encased card of McCown, Joe Namath. Out of Press Pass, Sports Town. This was dirt cheap. Sort of streaky. Again, Dougie doesn't really sign that well. He DM and then just maybe the X, but I mean, it's usually a quick. But it's numbered to 10. I think it was like $5. And I like Press Pass, so. Topps Chrome Refractor. Measure of Greatness, Brucey Smith. Those were fairly tough pulls, too. Out of 98 Topps Chrome. Laquan out of NT Collegiate. 2-color patch. Auto to 10. The Hollow. Out of Sweet Spot 605. 4 to 45. Great third baseman for a short period of time, and then injuries just fucking waylaid his career. Eric Chavez. Another guy I'm always big on. I'm always seeming to pick up cards of him. What a flawless collegiate. Jared Allen for the Brooklyn Nets. Out of Obsidian, 2-color patch to 50. Tommy Boy, Ace X Deuce 90. Finally making a couple vids. Get that fucking shit going. Sammy Darnold, nice two-color right down the middle, basically there. Out of 04, sweet spot again. Hear all the Phillies guys say they didn't see much of him. I don't know how much of the stuff he has in a Phillies uniform. But for looking, I needed to pick something up. What up, Danny? Ed, Ray from Philly. Herd fan. Billy Wagner. This Panini Super Bowl set. Cliff Harris. Nice on card. And then finally got one of these. Looked on eBay, and one of the Facebook auction groups had one going off, and I was like, I'd like to get this. If I get something else, I might flip this. But this one ended up cheaper than pretty much everything else I was looking at, which sucked because there's a couple that I really liked on eBay. But I like this as well. Out of 1718, flawless. He even delivers on Sunday. The mailman. $25. I like it. I gotta find one with the old Jazz uni. That's the kicker there. The price on that was too good to pass up, especially for me wanting one forever. And but I want to get that old school Jazz uni. That's the best one, not that new shit. Now again from the same seller, I think. Sendarius Thornwell, silver. Remember him? I think it was South Carolina when he made the run to the Final Four. Joe Young. Cracked ice. That was pretty much nothing. What up, James? Right on 5-2. And then Lamar Odom patch, 3 colors out of Elite. David Carr. It's got that crease on the top, though. That's why you haven't seen it posted anywhere. Just, Nikola Vucevic. 3-color patch out of Donruss Panini Status, whatever it is. 3 of 10 there. Shocking, Jared Allen. I don't think it's numbered, though. No. Hosmer out of Optic. The only reason I got that is the serial numbering to 5. Rudy T. Still needs to be a Rudy T. Kermit Washington dual auto. 25, the camo. Tim Couch. The paint patch, you see a little orange on top, then a huge brown, and then white. I was happy that the seller had a ton of these. I missed out on a few, but ended up getting a lot. Schmutz on there. The deuce is loose, and it says right there, patch, so. All 03 Ultimate. Aaron Brooks. '97 co-signers, Trace Armstrong. Keith Hamilton. That'd be a fun set to put together. That if you had time and you had patience, that would be a fun one. PhD, Priest Holmes. Of course, I pick something up and people go down having fantasy basketball too. Clint Capella. Out of Nor. To 25. Fucking look at his numbers for this year. Having a monster year, and I mean, nobody even cares. Marshall Falk, slight 3-color. Marshall. Drew bled so much he needed a transfusion. 2-color. LT, 3-color paint. I'm thinking from like the end tip of the lightning bolt right in the armpit region, where it goes down to the armpit. See that white gets smaller. Rice with the Raiders, Sacrilegious. Terrell, Touchdown Davis. Out of his 10 card, 12 card set, I think he had the TD salute. To 150. So that was pennies. Marvin Harrison. Skybox Premium Autographics from 99. Riggins and Namath. Duel from Leaf Limited. 03 to 100. Out of Impeccable. Chris Dolman. 24. Finally got one of him. I want to say, I don't know. I don't think I have anything of Dolman. So again, that getting everything straightened away would be nice. I think I've been outbid on everything Dolman I've tried for, though. Strahan, I think, is my first Strahan. A lot of Autographics, 99. Nice big bold on-card auto with the Skybox seal right there. Finally, one off the list. And a nice one, too, because I like the new stuff, but I really would like an upper deck. Pretty much of any NBA guy you want. But again, everything, our upper deck is so fucking expensive, except the collegiate high school shit. That's a little more wallet friendly, but this was not bad. So, out of SP Game Used Edition, Legendary Fabrics, what is that? 0304. Dr. J autograph on card Game Used jersey, number 2, 100. So, nice, very nice. So yeah, it was decent. Just paid for some other stuff. Cool eBay as I'm paying. Fucking decides to pop up 8% eBay bucks, and thankfully, I just paid for a couple big bops, and it was wonderful. I didn't get the bucks on those, because I mean, it was close to a $200 purchase, and that would have been in the $15 to $18 range to get back. So thank you, eBay, being so diligent in that. But there it is, YouTube. Enjoy football. My team's done. Go figure. Didn't have much faith in them. I know it's terrible to say, but that's how it is. Especially when all critics, pundits, NFL know-it-alls are, oh, Chargers in the Super Bowl. That's when I start really getting nervous. So, but there it is, YouTube. Excitement, fun. I got some stuff coming in. I don't think a ton. Maybe another couple weeks before you see a recap video. But take her easy. She's easy. As always, you must at least try to take her twice.